Jaguars have wrapped up their last practice before the preseason game. Justin, the countdown is on until Saturday for the team. And the big news that everybody wanted to know, Liam Cohen confirmed it. Not only is he planning on playing everybody, but he says that Travis Hunter is going to play both offense and defense on Saturday night. So this is the only home preseason game, and Jaguars fans will get to see everything that the roster had. At least a little bit of everything.
That's the storyline. People want to see Travis Hunter just like they want to see any first-round draft pick.
Right.
And Travis Hunter is the unicorn, most exciting player, I think, to enter the NFL in years in terms of what he offers, maybe even decades. And you're going to get a chance to see him. The home fans are going to get the chance to see him. Maybe not for long, but first glimpse is going to be a good one.
Yeah, look, it's at least a look. He didn't get into quite like snap counts. I can't imagine that they're going to have a long leash, maybe a drive or two for those early guys. Now, keep in mind, 3 preseason games, 2 of them are on the road. The one home one, different coaching staffs handle these things different ways. This is Liam Cohen's first time calling the shots on how to handle a preseason. So we're learning a little bit of something about it here.
That was new news because earlier this week, Liam Cohen said, hey, I did in LA, we did it this way. In Tampa Bay, we did it this way. Completely different ends of the spectrum on what those staffs did. So every coach kind of puts their spin and their thumbprints on everything differently. So the Rams, when Liam Cohen was out there, they didn't play starters. They played all the UDFAs and all the rookies. In Tampa Bay, it was different. They played the starters. They got those guys work. So Liam Cohen's first foray into the preseason, he's going to do it his way, and it is starters on Saturday night.
And he might eventually get there, but still installation, still a lot of new around the team. So maybe he wants to get them a little live action out there. Now, it sounds like out of Steelers camp, they're not planning on playing a lot of their guys. So we'll see what happens on Saturday. All right. So let's get to a couple of mailbag questions before we wrap this thing up. So we got a handful of them. Let's get straight to it. Let's do Jack's Jagaloons. What would you grade the offensive line unit so far?
Probably a C+ for me. It's yes, the pads have come on, but we don't see a lot of that. You know, plays are limited. Guys are blown dead once they're touched. So to me, it will be more of a grade after Saturday night's preseason game when you're going against a little bit of bodies where there's more contact and you can see. But I think for me right now, probably if I'm grading, Trayvon's had a lot of ease getting into there, so I'm going to probably say a C+.
Yeah, I'm with you in that range. I'd give you 2 different grades though. I mean, I think if I'm going for the starting unit, I'd probably go somewhere in that B- C+ range. For the reserves, I'm down to like a D. Like the reserve unit has been rough. A couple of those guys have had some rough days out here. All right, let's do one more question before we wrap this thing up. This one is from Michael Cito 2010. Give me your starting 2 defensive tackles.
It's tough to say right now because you've not seen Eric Armstead, you've not seen Mason Smith, although Mason continues to work off to the side. But I'm going to say healthy, it's going to be Mason and Eric with Devon sprinkled in there. But right now, it's probably Devon and maybe a little interior Smoot right now as well. We just haven't seen those guys healthy. We don't know what their status will be for week 1. But in a perfect world, I'm going to say Mason and Eric.
Smoot's going to definitely probably get some pass rush reps. I will tell you, it's Devon Hamilton is one of your starters. The other one is probably one of the injured guys, whether it's Eric, if he can get healthy, or Mason Smith. Right now, today, your starters are Devon Hamilton and Tyler Lacey. But Tyler Lacey is behind Eric Armstead and Mason Smith when it comes to that depth chart. So we'll see how it all shakes out, who can get healthy. We got plenty of Jaguars coverage. We'll have another episode of Teal the Show coming your way on Friday night. On Saturday, we've got a new tailgate coming your way. So from 5 to 6, we'll be tailgating over at the Slab to get you ready for kickoff. We'll count down to that first preseason game. You can check out the podcast and the rest of our Jaguars training camp coverage if you head over to newsforjags.com. Click on that handy dandy sports page, or you can check out our Instagram, Sports for Jack, so you can keep up with everything while you're scrolling. That'll do it for sports.